Oh shit, I didn't even have my mic on. Hold on. Hold on. How do you? Hold on. Stream. It'd be great. I need to put my Twitch link to like something that I can access it easily too, so I can easily post shit. Monk. Oh, nope, that's not it. You stop. You're so fat. You can't eat human food. No. I'm gonna fight you. Press buttons. I don't even think I pressed those buttons. La 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 la. Stop, man. Go somewhere. If you're gonna go somewhere, go somewhere. Thank you. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, I don't think they have a whip section. Should I take a screenshot of... let me... What? Stop. Y'all fighting? Let me resize. Ah! Cool. I did it. I just need to post everywhere else that I'm streaming now. Oh my god, train. If anyone expects me to... I feel like... Didn't I change the title? Yeah, I put specifically on the title that I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh! My boyfriend is commissioning me right now to do... It's the Spider-Man meme, but it's with this specific deck. And I don't know anything about the deck other than I assume all of these characters are some version of themselves because it's the Spider-Man meme. If you can hear my cats playing in the background, but it sounds like angry, it's not. Street Cat only speaks in growls. Sorry, I'm just letting everyone know that I'm streaming. Oh, that's why I have it on. I also should probably put music up or something. For now, enjoy my keyboard ASMR. Or I'll get an ad. Oh, yeah, I was also gonna change this to here, so it's not in my way. Wow. Okay, cool. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh shit, whoops, sorry. I needed the link to my screen, so if it was echoing for a second. Ah! Cool. La 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 la. Oh, where'd it go? Oh. Okay. Now I'm actually going to be doing something. What the fuck? Oh. I forget that that is a thing that people can do. So when the noise goes off, it fucking flabbergasts me. Turn that music down. Yep. Oh no, I was working on this one. I have things up that you can't see. That's not what I wanted to do, but sure. That's what I wanted to do. I don't look at chat a lot, but sometimes I do, just because I don't have like a dual monitor set up, so I have to manually look at chat through Streamlabs. One day I'll get dual computer. I have a second computer, it just doesn't do that because it's old. Before technology. Before important technology. Important streaming technology, I guess. This is the only card that I found that had like concept art in the okay, so my boyfriend, right, he gave me the blurriest fucking photos to reference, bless his heart, but also like look at the grade on this. I didn't ask him to find better quality pictures because I don't know how to ask that nicely, so I just looked at them myself. But yeah, very fucking grainy. And this character was the only one that I found of like proper concept art, either real or not. Long Kirsu. He looks like or Zhang Li from Genshin Impact looks like a knockoff of this character, I guess. Since this card is older. Here it is. Not. Oh. That. I just need, like, a better picture of this fucking shoulder pauldron. Exactly. It's a fucking relic. And then I also used the fucking colors from this ref sheet and not the official art, but also I don't know if the feet part of this picture is the official art. What? You meowing at me? You eating food right next to my mic, cat? Ma'am? She just brought food over here to eat. I'd like for this to be finished today, but this is like mat size, which is 25 by 25. And that's like how many pixels versus inches? A lot. My computer is like cooking. Oh no. That's the back. If sun is going here, no light would be there. Light science. Light science. Light science? Humongous. Yeah. Street cat, especially if you like hear like just constant, really long meows. That's my cat, Street Cat, who's eating. Shut up. Cause sometimes she'll sleep on my lap, and she doesn't like when I wake her up. Freaking, I was playing D&D Monday, so yesterday, and I woke her up from a nap, and she just directly meowed into my mic for a solid couple seconds, cause she was so, yeah, you! I'm talking about you! Oui. So what? And then this would be here. Also, fuck Yugioh. Mech designs. What is this shoulder pauldron? Yeah. She was originally a stray, and that's. I kept making I was originally gonna name her Possum, I discovered through my Snapchat stories. But I kept making the joke a street cat called Desire after the James Dean movie. And then she started responding to it. And now she hates outside. She was like a baby. And it snowed that winter, because I found her in like November, December. And I always bring my cats outside for snow because Phantom loves snow, my other cat. Yeah, and she hated it. It traumatized her forever. She went from a stray cat that followed me home to exclusively indoors. Yeah. Yeah, you. I'm sorry, I just started. You gotta nap somewhere else. I know. I'm calling you out. Oh, my headphone's dying. I guess that's fine. All it's playing is music. But if anyone actually knows Yu-Gi-Oh! And knows these cards, I don't know what the story is. I assume they're all the same character, and that's what... because it's a Spider-Man meme. I just don't know how they're all the same character. This one's a horse? Mm-hmm. Okay, bye. And none of them, but this one, the purple one, and the blue one has feet pics, which was so mind-numbing to, like, either, I just, like, kind of was like, this has to be a hoof, because what else could it be? Where is it? This looks like a hoof at the end, right? And then, where is it? This one, no end. There's a little circle here. And I kinda just left it at that. They all kind of have white little nubbies at the bottom of their feet, so I'm like, sure, that looks in character design. Only if they were in the anime, which apparently they weren't. Or if they are, I don't know. You want to find them for me? I'll give you $1 if you can find feet pics of these characters for me. Pot of greed. Yeah, my friend, my roommate, he's opening a card, like he's selling cards. He bought like this card shop that went out of business, rest of their bulk. So I've just been organizing cards for him on the weekend and hanging out with him. And it's like, it's wild, all of those cards. There was one that was called like Cupid something, and then it was like a basketball player in a Cupid outfit. There's one that's called like, it sounded like a, what the fuck is that one K-drama called? There's multiple renditions of it, but the drama with, fucking strong girl, wonderful strong girl, etc, etc, etc. I can only think of the Korean title at the moment. Strong girl Namsoon, and I'm pretty sure there's been other versions of it as well, but it was like a dog. It was like wonderful little, like Mary, and then it was just like a super realistic version of a poodle, and there was apparently a counterpart for the male, and it was called Marin, but it was like a hyper realistic dog. Sorry, someone texted me. Sorry, I'm not actually drawing a lot. I'm trying to find pictures. Man! Anyways. Yeah? And under it's this big purple cape right here. You scratching? Like, look at all this. But he also looks like Zhongli from Genshin Impact. He's like purple Zhongli. But I don't know if that would insult Yu-Gi-Oh players. I feel insulted referencing Genshin Impact. I love that game, but fucking Christ on a boat. Did that company turn into the biggest gacha fucking thing in the world? My friends call them, calls it gacha Impact instead of Genshin Impact. I'm pretty sure that's a common joke. It's just like so unfortunate. Ah, my headphone died. Cause I really love like the concept of that. I get it. It's a fucking Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild ripoff for a good portion of the mechanics and stuff. But like I like the story. Like the concept. I like saw the little previous comics and character designs before they released the game, and then all of a sudden, like 60 billion games, 60 billion games that they're releasing and pumping out within the year, along with like 20 million characters that have to go along with those games. It just seems so corporate, so I don't defend them anymore. But I love the character designs, except the recent ones. The recent designs for some of Genshin Impact's characters are kind of fucking wild. What's that swan? The one that's supposed to be modeled after the cranes, not Shin-Hee, but the one that came out recently. She looks like AI drew her, and that's like me being nice, because it doesn't look good. The like secretary lady that showed up in the last couple months, or maybe sooner than that. I don't know. I haven't played the game since I want to say fucking like January or something. Blah 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 blah. What the heck? What the heck? Sorry. I'm glad y'all are getting music. I'm like, wow, it's really quiet now that my headphone died, but it's still playing for y'all. Ah, that means I have to save. Save and recovery information appeared. Time to save the whole file. Yeah, Shanyeon! Fucking that one? She looks bad. Is there no music playing? Or can you not hear it? Did I put it too low? There is music playing. Can you hear it now? I love redesigning Genshin Impact characters. My favorite world still to this day as far as characters go is Liyue, and then my favorite characters are all from Mondstadt. Like, fucking Bennett is from Mondstadt, and we have yet to get an event quest from him, but we got 2 Apple Archipelagos. Don't tell me about this child. Tell me about the kid that was found probably in a volcano. Also, they did a backstory on Fischl, but did not, like, I thought when we got that, it was gonna be, like, showing how she either created and or met Oz, and then that didn't happen. So, which, irked me quite a bit. I wanted to see it. I want origin story. I thought it would be cute. And, bless Mona, love her original character design. Hate that they had to Why did they only redesign Mondstadt characters? Because when they did that, when they did the whole thing, where they had to redesign, like, Rosaria, Mona, I think Jean also got a redesign, and Amber, but then they, like, 2 weeks later released Shun-Hee, who, like, bless her soul, has the biggest fucking bazongas. Like, how are you going to lower the boob size of Rosaria and then go and use that exact model to create a different character? What does that mean? Oh yeah, I need to do the fucking horse still. I've been delaying this horse and the fucking tower. Look at this tower. Look at this tower. Look at this thing. Where's the... I think it is here. Look at that. I could do it. Fucking... Ah. And their fucking stupid shoulder pauldrons all have them in some way. See this? Except the human ones. The robot ones, these things. Oh, that's also a bad picture that I need to get a better of. It means they have no spine. Know nothing about Genshin either. What? I'll make the music work. Whatever, I guess it doesn't really matter. I can't... all you really need, like, the basic premise of Genshin Impact is kind of like, Legend of Zelda, in the sense that you're trying to find someone important that went away from you, and you're this mighty power, you know, Zelda's kind of always... It's about these 2 people. It's very, like, fourth wall breaking in that you're these 2 siblings that go to different worlds, i.e. like different games, and just kind of do whatever. But in this one, on our way to Genshin Impact World, one of the gods kidnaps a sibling. It depends on which character you choose, the boy or the girl. And then you're going around, and for some reason, even though the gods themselves are like right there next to you, talking to you, their statues give you the powers of earth, fire, electricity, and you have to go around each little world and hopefully get in contact with these gods to be like, hey, my brother got kidnapped by one of you guys, or my sister, or whichever one you picked. Please help me. And most of the time they're like, no, we can't help you, but can you help us? our world is kind of in mortal peril right now, and you're a thing from a different universe that we can't control, but for some reason our statues are giving powers to. So, I guess that means you're helpful. And also racism. Russia is currently trying to not like straight up invade, but like politically agendize the rest of Tibet is what it's called. I just remember the name. But it's not Russia. It's Chneznaya. And my favorite boy son traumatized child is from there. And he got arrested. That's the only thing I remember from that event. I haven't played any of the Blue World, the Water World. Fucking Frimine has my heart though. I love his character design. Where the heck is this? Where have I been drawing this on then? Come here. Come here. Why can't I do it? Why isn't it letting me? Whatever works, I guess. Where are you? Are you here? You here? No. Here? You here? You're here. And I think that's like the best summary I can give of that game. It's not like bad by any means. It's just once they made that formula of game, they just pumped out 3 more games. With so many, I don't know anything about Honkai Star Rail, and I have never played it, and I very adamantly probably never will, because when it first came out, I thought, like, that's cool, I guess, but also, you have so much stuff going on with Genshin Impact right now, so why would you do that? And then they came out with that, what the fuck is it called? I also mix Hoyoverse up with fucking Hollow Stars a lot. Yeah, Zinless Zero. Zinless Zone Zero. And yeah, the Tears of Themis is the new one that they're making. Or have made. Either one or the other. And they're just pumping them out. And it's like, that's great. I guess people always love new content from creators, but also, I don't know, finish the one you started first. It's okay to, like, and I blame that more on, like, how crazy marketing is and stuff nowadays, but also, sorry, I'm opening something. Anyways. Yugioh. Zinless Zone Zero. It is the fucking, it's not like the other ones. It's not like just a flown platform game, I think. It's supposed to be like 3D from the trailer that I saw, I think. Let me show the trailer. I'm getting distracted, but whatever. If Honkai, like, copyrights me, whatever. Also, oh yeah, I need to figure out my fucking desktop audio. Can you hear it? Oh. Oh! I understand now. So I don't have, like, a speaker set up to my computer. And the reason why the music isn't playing is because it's like, oh, you don't have an input sound thing, so we can't play music. But here, have the trailer. It's like, it looks slightly different to what they're doing, but it's still the same formula. It's just in like, I don't know, a proper video game. It's a proper video game and not just a ripoff. Is what it looks like. I don't know what that... It's got more graphics. It's got more graphics, but also this art style is so different. All the art styles are very different for the PNG art. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Is this the one with the hot robot guy? I have no idea, honestly. I've paid attention to nothing of it. The only thing that I've really paid attention of is how recent the release dates from all of these have been in between each other, which makes me very worried about how these actually will all perform. And the long-haired guy from Honkai Star Rail with the fucking white lion. Anyways, let me go back. Because he's pretty, and he's voiced by the same guy that plays Sino. And I have noticed over the years that I got a thing for long white-haired anime boys. If not Inuyasha, fucking Shishomaru, fuck Inuyasha, says anything about my past. Lord Shishomaru, the fucking snake guy from Fruits Basket for some reason. Who else am I thinking of? Who else has long white hair in anime? Oh, yeah, that's the one that I made it fucking more roughs to, but I don't know the name of. What's your name? Just regular Gear Sue. No, that's not right. The other one. This one. Horse. Ding, Gearsu. Detectives are good. I think Sherlock BBC has ruined detective vibe for me forever, which is unfortunate. That my cringed past has to torture me in its current day. Give me, this is not. Does no high quality picture of this thing exist? I thought there was. I'm pretty sure I found one. I did find it. This pattern. Fuck this pattern. But it's for love, I guess. What the fuck is this? I hope that's just a rendering error on this person's part for ripping the art, because if that's official, I'm gonna be mad. What game? Which detective game? Those are those are feet. Oh, those are feet! Oh my god! I didn't even see them. Oh, I can fix it now. Okay, so ball would be like here, and then these would be here. I didn't even notice that. I'm doing it on the wrong fucking layer again. It doesn't matter, I guess. There's nothing on this side. Move this here to save my soul. I also have to add triangles to this. I couldn't find a side profile of this guy. The closest thing I found was fan art of possibly a fan created side profile. So I'm gonna like have to, whenever I post this online, be like, also, if this isn't right, sorry, what do you want from me? I'm prompting the game in any way I can. Yeah, see, I have this bad habit of, like, zooming into things to very specifically make them center point. So if I went like this, I wasn't paying attention to the feet. I'm very bad at that. It used to be really bad where like every time I drew a stroke, I would have to zoom out for some reason. I don't know where I developed that habit. I don't know why, but I didn't I didn't notice it until I started speed painting videos on YouTube, and they were just bad. Like unfucking watchable. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I'm like, why is this blending together bad? Grabbing a random shade of gray from over here. I can't draw vertical straight lines, but I'm really good at drawing horizontal straight lines. Or this isn't even horizontal. Angled straight lines. Anyone else like that? Or the reverse? Like, I'm guessing this is the tail that I saw in that drawing. I need to find that drawing. It was also a black and white drawing. Whoop, whoop. So who knows if the colors are accurate either. For such a big fandom, you'd think there would be more fan art of the cards. I don't know. I feel like, because, the people that I have in my life that do like, because they have like matte art competitions and stuff from what I've been told, so I feel like there should be more fan art of Yu-Gi-Oh cards on the internet, but they're not. Especially the older ones. This seems, from the art, it looks like an older... Do they still make new Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I'm sure they do. Do they still make new Yu-Gi-Oh shows? Man, this is my whole desk you're walking on. Oh no, I think where I'm closing. I think it's because fucking The Sims doesn't want to close for some reason. Like, I tried exiting. I should have waited until it fucking exited out whenever before I started stream, but it was already like 12:02 and it was like, wah! No, don't wait for the program to respond. Close the program. Tell me if that does anything. Let me just exit out of so many things that don't need to be up. I'm so stupid at streaming stuff. Okay. If it's going well for everyone else, it might be a you problem. But I don't know. I don't know. Did it. I like actively forget Control-Delete exists because I fear it. Miss Stripes! I actively fear it. Cause I feel like, I don't know, there's something about like completely deleting and then like art, and then I do it with other apps. If I make a habit of doing it with other apps, then I'm gonna make a habit of doing it with shutting down my art program. And if it does that, it's not gonna do the like, are you sure? Do you want to save? And I'm gonna regret that. My cats know how to turn off my computer recently. They learned it recently. So I've been obsessively saving and trying to figure out how to get them to unlearn that. Because it used to be they would, like, sleep on top of my computer, like my computer tower, and that was fine. But then I noticed whenever I would tell them to get off, they specifically step on my power button, like, too many times to be a coincidence. Cats are smart. They act dumb. Just to annoy me. Love my little goblins. Don't love it when they gain sentience and turn my computer off when they're mad at me. No, that's black. Hello. Dark Side Detective series. I've heard of that. I've heard of that. Don't know anything about it. But that name sounds familiar. Dark Side Detectives? Oh, I have seen this. It looks very cute. I love pixel RPGs. That's why I got really sad when Undertale turned into the cesspool. For no reason. No reason for it to turn. There are more things in the world that have AU stuff than Undertale, I'm sure. But for some reason, that fandom's trash. I'm trying to open something, I'm sorry. I'm bad at opening things, and also this is very specifically made to be hard to open for children's sake. And I don't have scissors. I don't think I have scissors. Not on hand. Not on hand. I got it. Okay. Ain't that the way? That also, I noticed when drawing this one earlier yesterday, what is this hand? It looks like a Lego hand, but there's also no way it's holding this baton, right? Right? Does that look right? Too? Because I need to know how to do this. And all the other ones have normal hands. I mean, this is a human, but this one's got normal hands. He's got normal hands somewhere in here hidden. What is that? What is it? I wish I could contact old Yu-Gi-Oh artists and be like, hey, what is that? What's it supposed to be? So I'm just gonna give him, give him like mittens, right? But I don't know if that'll like ruin the meme or not, because they're pointing, but he can't point. What's he gonna point with? Oh, gotta save. Yeah, on the hinge. Oh, you mean like his hand is a part of the pole? That would mean the hand's like the pole is going through the hand. Right? But then like, Either way, I don't think. So then it'd be like fucking Squidward meme of the fucking jellyfish pole just sticking through his hand. But where would... So if it's facing... Hold on, I'm trying to figure out anatomy right now. If it is facing... Huh. If it's facing down, and the pole is facing down as well, and if it's going through the hand, like you're saying, what would the... Hold on. I'm trying to... Let me cook. So if it was facing this way, upwards, that would mean the hand would have to be like... Hold on. That would mean the hand... If the hand is facing... The hand would like have to... So I would be seeing this, right? This way. Correct? And then the little, whatever the fuck, Lego hand. And then this part is inward, so you wouldn't be seeing it from this angle at all. So it would just look like that. Right? Am I right? I'm sorry, nothing's working. Internet can be a bitch sometimes. I just don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to fake it and cheese it and hope they be like, oh, it's fighting Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever. Unless someone that they should, because he wants to make this Yu-Gi-Oh mat that he can play on at tournaments and stuff, because my boyfriend's a fucking nerd. But I can't say that, I play Dungeons and Dragons. So he wanted it as a mat, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do that for you, no problem. And then hand problem happened. It just is like a little Lego hand. That's what it has to be. That's what it looks like. Unless I just make a hand regardless, and they go, yeah, that's fine. You can fake a hand. Unless someone's gonna be looking at that art and being like, no fucking way, you ruined it. This character is ruined forever now. 'Cause you gave it opposable thumbs. I'm gonna put a little gear here. Want that? I don't know why. At this point, creative incentive. It's gonna be a million miles away from the actual whole image. What if I just like kinda do both? It's still kind of a Lego hand, but with two, wow. And if he asks, I'm gonna have the same argument with him. That's straight black. Don't do that. There seems to be a shadow. Sorry. Yeah? Okay, sure. I'll just, and then, you know, I think just a little Lego nub. Like that. What else is it supposed to be? You better hear the microphone. Right, that's fair. That's, but not some. My boyfriend makes like $500 sometimes from cards that he pulls. Yeah, he's been like adamantly waiting for a ban list specifically to decide whether or not he should sell cards. Because they apparently ban certain cards or deck types or something each national season. All of this information is coming from my boyfriend, so I'm not I don't know a lot. So the rarity of some of these cards could be fucking wild. So I don't know about cheaper. I guess I don't pay attention to Pokemon either. Other than some of their character designs as of late have been really boring. I'm not a card person. I just don't got it in my heart. I'm not a gamer in general. I'm bad at games, but I'm for sure bad at card games. No. Yep, that is 100% me. I am awful at video games. I'm very, very awful. I couldn't afford them growing up. And then I just never developed an interest of them because of that, because I'm fucking autistic. So if my brain goes, I can't have that, it just erases it from my entire memory. So even when I got my own money, when I got my own job and stuff, I just forgot video games existed, so I never bought video games after that as well, except on Steam. And even then, I only play, like, I got Baldur's Gate when it came out, because it's D&D, of course I did. And then I play The Sims, Animal Crossing, Minecraft. And that's it. I'm boring, I'm sorry. But also, I've never been into YouTuber gamers or anything either. Like, nothing in my life ever sparked interest to be a big video game fan. I can play rhythm games. I'm really good at rhythm games. I'm bad at racing games, but I like playing racing games. Like, I'll still play games. The one game that I will never ever be able to learn, just because it's too fast for my brain to process for some reason, is Smash Bros, which is so unfortunate. Because everyone fucking plays Smash Bros. And I like Smash Bros. It's the one game that I'm upset that I'm bad at. Every other game I'll be like, look, I'm not here for a winning time, I'm here for a fun time. So winning, I'm not competitive, really. But Smash Bros, man, I wish I knew how to play Smash Bros. And I've had multiple people try to get me to understand that game, but it's not like, they just don't understand that it isn't about, like, the timing, or being calm, or knowing what the attacks are. It's solely when fight mode happens, my fight or flight mode activates, and I just button mash. Like, I know all of the buttons. It's something in me makes me button mash the second fighting commences. And anytime I try to do strategically, it's like my game lags somehow, and I'm still doing the same move even when they walked past me. Which I know isn't true, because I played Smash on multiple different consoles. They can't all be fucking up. Clearly, I'm the problem. And that's okay. It just sucks. That's fair. I Muse Dash. There's that one. There's a new Jackbox game that has a rhythm game to it in Jackbox 10, I believe. And I've been playing the crap out of that one because it's fun. They make your instruments silly things like constant screaming or telephone noises or something fun like that, and then just mixed in with actual instruments. It's really good. No. Perspective, where? I used to always have those, like, little phone rhythm games. Love rhythm games. They're like, has anyone ever heard, and this could be showing my age, of the game, it was a really old game online called Hamster Ball. Loved the heck out of that game. It was like a puzzle maze game where the controls were so fucking wonky, where you had to control this hamster ball through borderless little mazes to get him to the end. And it was really colorful. It was like very saturated in colors. And it was hard. Because it's like it wasn't supposed to be made for a mouse, but it's a mouse game. Mouse and click game. You just gotta click it. I believe it was a mouse and click game. Or point and click, sorry. But I don't 100% remember. It could be a WASD game. But it was like just one of those games floating around the internet that you'd buy for like $3 and probably get a virus from. But you could only buy like Fish Frenzy, whatever the fuck it was called. The Fish Frenzy game, it was like in that genre of games. Back in the day. Back in the day of when I was 10, so not even back in my day. No! Where'd you get that color from? Where'd you get that color from? Miss Stripes, pick a spot and lay down. You gotta lay down if you wanna lay down. "14 years ago. Yeah, that's fair. Baldur's Gate's technically point and click, right? I recommend that game. It's turn-based. I like turn-based games. I like games. I'm just not a gamer. Ma'am, you can't be on my desk. I don't know why you want to be here. Come here, show me feet. Thank you. From this, I think you'd only be able to see that, right? Alright, even here, I think you'd only be able to see, at most, the silver part at the bottom. I'm trying to anatomy. I'm brain blasting. Ma'am! You're gonna fuck up the mocap. You are! Want pets? Here. Will this help sate you? If you only see, but if you only saw that, then excuse me while I clean everything up and my program goes slow. No! Time to save. Time to save before it freezes. Ah! I want to play the original Baldur's Gate. It was called like Original Sin, the first game, wasn't it? Me and my friend have a feud on who's the bigger bitch, Lae'zel or Shadowheart, because I've only had bad experiences with I've only played Act 1, but I've only had bad experiences with Shadowheart. And my friend tries to defend her, like, well, you just gotta learn her backstory and stuff. And I'm like, literally every single time I've tried to talk to her about her backstory, she goes, I don't have to tell you that. And then my relationship with her goes down. I don't know, but like every single time I've replayed the first act because I'm bad at video games, and it doesn't have an autosave, so sometimes I'll fucking have to replay parts because I forget to save. And I'll be like, maybe I'll try something different to get her to like me, and nothing I've done has ever gotten Shadowheart to like me. But Lae'zel tries to get into my pants every single replay. And I'm not even like, Lae'zel is a bitch. But I could also say the same thing, that she lived in X place and was taught militarily, so she doesn't know how to be soft. Because she's just stupid. And he hates Lae'zel. Did I put these on the same way? I sure fucking did. Mistake. Oh, time to save. Oh, it's trying to save. No, okay, can't touch anything. Okay. Clip Studio loves crashing. It's its favorite fucking pastime. It's like Clip Studio's a cat I own. I'm just gonna paint over these and redo them. Yeah, Carlock's really cool. She's very, Gen Z coded. Yeah, every time. Clip Studio loves to murder me. I like Carlock. I just can't play her mechanically. My team is Asterion, Shadowheart, and I can, who else is it? Asterion, Shadowheart, and Lae'zel. Because those are the ones I know how to play. I can't play Angry because I always forget Rage exists. And Gale's mechanics are bad. Wizards are bad in D&D and in that game. And Bear Totem Barbarian got dumbed way... It didn't get dumbed way down. And my friend was defending it because the dice and damage and stuff are technically the same as Bear Totem Barbarian. But I think they had to... They had to do something with the statistics of those rolls to even it out. Because Bear Totem Barbarian is like in the game where like you can get resistance to pretty much... It's a broken fucking barbarian class. It's a very broken barbarian class. But it acts like a regular class in that game. So I'm 100% convinced, or at least 90, that they had to do something with those mechanics to fucking regularize it down. Regularize it down? Yeah, I had a tiefling named Gemini. He was a rune sorcerer the last time I played sorcerers, and he very specifically only used lightning spells as well. I think I have an old picture of him somewhere. I just don't know where. I drew him for a commission someone in that campaign did, so I needed the picture. There he is. Here he is, my good son. He had 2 sets of horns, that's why his name was Gemini. Yes, I stole that from Homestuck. As unfortunate as that is, I have to live with that knowledge in my brain. Yeah, he's perfect boy. After a campaign, he like swam the astral sea with his just friends, jokingly, Simon, and they hunt down phylacteries. But it's a very it's like the relationship of straightest guys in the world, but somehow make the gayest jokes only. But also actually very bros. And I appreciate that. That campaign and the campaign after, the wildest story that I'm not gonna say during a Yu-Gi-Oh drawing stream, but maybe one day I'll say it, because my whole friend group is made because we all collectively had a lot of criticisms about our DM. Wild. It's crazy how some guy technically could have made us all meet together, but we all cut him out of our lives. But I usually stick to magic classes. I've never played fighter, or I know barbarian you can finesse to be magical, but I've never played them. The only magic class I've never played is cleric, and that's just because I'm not a big god heavy person in D&D. I do play warlocks, but I'm usually like archfey, archfiend warlock. Like, I'm playing right now another tiefling. He's purple. They're purple. They're a fiend warlock, and their fiend is, that's not how that works, it's covered up. Their fiend is a, what the fuck is it called? I don't remember the name of it in D&D, but it's like the river Styx guy. Yeah, skeleton head, black robes, carries your soul down the river Styx of the underworld, that guy. And my character, their name's Kindred. They're very, like, tieflings don't exist in the campaign world, it's a homebrew world. So I'm like one of the first tieflings out there, and everyone like always like, why the heck why is your skin purple and stuff like that? I'm like, I don't know, I just became purple one day. And it turns out a bunch of archfiends and everything down in the Nine Hells are just essentially making little babies, so he's my boat dad. And their goal, all Kindred's goal, is to become a great boat person, even though they've never driven a boat in their entire lives. They live in a desert, actually very specifically. But he wants to make his dad proud. And his dad drives boats. Or at least in their little brain. They have 7 strength. And they're technically really smart, but child brain. Wow, ma'am. Wait. Don't talk. Yeah. What time is it? 1? How long have I been streaming? An hour? I'll probably get off soon, like 1:30. That's not how that would work. Reverse that. Hold it. Suddenly, what? My headphones charged. Even for a little bit. I gotta leave soon. Can it be charged enough for like 2 hours after I have to leave the stream? I'll work with it. That's bad. The fan base it deserves. Yeah. It is one for me. For you. So you're like, you're the same time zone as someone that my Canadian friend. I think he's 4 hours. I used to live in the Midwest, so I still, like, I remember Central Time Zone, but I don't remember anything after that, and that's 2 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for watching, though. I really appreciate it. Even if I talked about nonsense this whole time, I'm on the wrong way. Try to be entertaining, but I also just kind of ramble. But that's that nervous energy rambling that makes people think I'm interesting, and then I find I become quieter. I'm like the weird sort of shy that becomes quieter as you get to know me, and then you realize I'm not the entertaining person that you're talking to. I'm that quiet person they for some reason still invite to parties. Because at one point, I was entertaining. I'm not faking it till I make it. I'm faking it until I forget how to make it. But also, I'm comfortable enough to just be 100% quiet around you, so which is better. Forgot I was painting over this. Completely delete this. Shit. Just get rid of all that. But also make that look like it's the perspective it's in. Yeah? Yeah. That's bad. That line is bad. That line is really bad. This line bad. There wouldn't be a light bounce over here. There would be no light bounce. But that looks like there's depth somehow. Yeah. Oh, fuck. My anatomy is fucking going nowhere. I know I turned that into that shape during this, but now I'm going, that looked stupid, and I don't know why I did that. Why didn't it still be this way? There's something wrong here. There's something wrong here. Something wrong here. There's something wrong here. I'm gonna procrastinate and ignore it for now. This is gonna be the last thing. This horse is still gonna be the last fucking thing I need to do on this thing. Even when I'm done with that building. Fuck that building. Where is this? There it is. Anatomy is hard. I mostly post it on Tumblr. All my card has all my social medias, and I think my Twitch has my social medias on them too. I forget DeviantArt exists. I never know what to post on Twitter, and I'm not popular on Instagram. So mostly Tumblr. I have a I think the one listed on my card is my like OCR and fan art one. I have a personal one that I post on occasion. Nothing like NSFW or anything. Mostly sad. Mostly sad and stuff that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't fit on the other one. You know, personal, and also like dream stuff. I am a very lucid dreamer, so I draw those a lot. Well, I'm exclusively a lucid dreamer. Tumblr? Yeah, no, not Tumblr. Instagram, I just don't know how the fucking algorithm works on Instagram, I guess. The only time I've gotten big numbers on Instagram is when I drew Dimension 20 fan art, and Drawtectives fan art. But, they're YouTubers, but they're mainly on Twitter. So I thought, Twitter would be the place that the fan art for that group would blow up, but nah, Instagram of all places. Where none of them post. Where the fuck is a light gray? When there is no lighting. Ooh, time to save. My computer's eating it. Now we wait. Also, is my drawing pose up? It is up. Okay. If this entire time my fucking drawing hand was not out, I have it can be great, except when I still have nightmares. I still have sleep paralysis. Being lucid for those aren't fun. And also, not every dream is going to be interesting, so sometimes I misremember things a lot. My brain's already pretty fucking bad at remembering stuff already, so trying to remember, things, not great. I remember once in, so I don't have a good relationship with my older sister, right? But I very specifically remember something about her apologizing to me in middle school for, I don't even remember what, but apparently that never happened. I fully remember going in an ambulance once, because I had hives or something, and being in an ambulance, but then when I told that story to my grandma when I was 12, because she tried saying I'd never been in an ambulance before. I'm like, yeah, I did. I've been in an ambulance before. Remember when I got a rash or something when I was 6 and I had to get transmitted to the hospital? And she's like, no, what are you talking about? Sorry, it's like the last half of it, and I'm just kind of chilling now. I'm probably just gonna talk for the rest of the time, because I need to break. I need to break, and my computer clearly needs to break as well. Ignore the names of these files. No, actually, nope, cancel, save these, so I don't have to go searching on the internet for them again. What month is it? It's August. I saved that on a different thing, I don't need to save that again. I'm just gonna put that, and then do that, and then where is my... Well, there it is. That's not what I mean. I'm also not religious. I've never really had a religious dream. All my dreams usually, like, are nonsense. No, that make, like, unless they're like really like, I think dreams have no meaning. People that are like, oh, every little thing in dreams have like very specific meaning. If you fall off a building, you have anxiety. If you're like on the roads constantly and dream about driving a lot, then you've got a lot on your mind and you're scatterbrained and need to calm down. And I've my first memory is a lucid dream. That's how long I've been lucid dreaming, and it's all like, oh yeah, I was gonna get, nope, not that one. That one. I freaking, I don't believe it. I just don't. Like, the most, unless I wake up in the morning and feel like I've had very sad dreams that have very affected me for like a hot second when I wake up. Those are the only dreams that I know have meaning. Like, unless you very specifically wake up knowing that dream fucked you up because of something, I don't think any dream has meanings. I've fallen off of buildings before. That's not why I have anxiety. I've had dreams where I've like jumped off a zeppelin and like fallen into a lazy pool full of celebrities. And you're gonna tell me that has to do with my anxiety? I had a dream once that I was being chased by a low poly, like a really bad low poly rendered 3D Shrek. You think that has something to do with my psyche? Wild. My dreams are wild. Nothing makes sense. If you, like, there's consistencies in my dreams, like, if I jump, I'm gonna jump like I'm on the moon, or you can breathe underwater because you're not actually trying to breathe or needing to breathe, you just gotta kind of take a second to remember that. Like, distance doesn't ever make any sense. If you want to look for someone in your dreams, you just kind of go up to someone and be like, you know where this person is? And they'll be like, oh yeah, they're like in the next room over or something. If you have a nightmare, like, shut your eyes really tight and they'll somehow make your eyes open. Because if you shut your eyes in your dream, because you can't just wake up and dream, right? This is how my brain makes it make sense. You can't wake up and dream because your eyes are open in dreams. So you gotta close your eyes in dreams first before you can open them in the real world. So my brain, and like, I can kind of gauge at this point when a nightmare can possibly happen. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, maybe I'm just being stupid. Maybe it's just more nonsense. But like, if I know for sure it's gonna happen, I kind of just am like, oh, okay, and then it hurts. It's like a headache, but I open them and I do it. Yeah, nonsense, absolutely. I think it's just really funny. It just reminds me of, there's this book you read, or that I read in high school at least, called The Winter of Our Discontent, and every fucking thing in that book has symbolism to it. It was very specifically read to me in a essentially a philosophy class for high school. It was called Great Ideas, where we studied the history of philosophy more than like what philosophy actually is. but like allegories and the ethos, pathos, mythos thing and Aristotle and stuff like that. And we read that book because it is so chock full of symbolism and allegories and nonsense. Even the title itself is a reference to, I believe, a Greek poem, or Shakespeare, one of them. The most boring book in the world. And it just, the curtains are purple in the background because the sadness in the house is so dull, and blah, 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 blah. Shut up. I just like blue curtains. I just fall off of cliffs because maybe celebrities are at the bottom of them. What time is it? 37? Let me see what someone else is up to, so I for sure have a plan on what I'm doing after this. Duct tape. I don't want to go to Walmart, actually. I'm not gonna type that. Interesting. And you learned that? You read that in high school? That's wild. I hate books. I hate symbolism. I love it when it's done right, but like if I need to look at curtains in one line of a book, bro, I think you're doing too much. Yeah, the only book I liked reading in high school was this has nothing to do with symbolism, this is just about books now, is I can't remember the name of it, but it was the best book I read ever in school. I hated book club. I like reading, but I hate being told what to read. I have like minor ODD, so when it came to teachers being like, you have to read this, you have to, specifically in the things that I like doing, like reading or like in art, I just wouldn't do them. There was an art project where specifically we had to use this ugly, foily, I don't know what texture it was a very silky type fabric or textured paper, and I hated it. Me and my friend both hated it, so we like completely ignored the assignment and painted on cardboard instead. And I still got a fucking, I think, B at least for that. What am I looking for? But the book, it was this African story, very told from the perspective of I fucking hate Velvet though. It was told from the perspective of this like African colony, and their problems going on in like the government. And there was these two people in the government who were they were brothers, and they were also feuding the whole book. And the book ends very, very tragically. No, I love the feeling of satin. It was like some weird paper texture, but the book ends in a tragedy. I'm not gonna spoil it, but the twist, I will spoil the twist. I recommend it a lot. Maybe the twist at the end was it switches to the this white people colony, like the British or the French, who were like foreshadowing their way into the group this whole time, to do what they did back in the day, which is colonize people. And it ended with their perspective of what happened there, but because they only came to the tail end and they can't understand the language, all it was said was that they were like savages, and this was a crazy act of primitive business, and everything they do is so awful, etc., because of how bad it ended. Not like writing wise bad, like it was a tragedy. And I liked it a lot. It was really good. It might be that I genuinely don't remember the title at all. I have to look it up. Background. Yes, it is this book. Yes, I do remember that name. Okonkwo was the main character's name. Yeah. Yeah, at the end, this white guy writes a book about what little he saw, what happens in the book, and he titled it The Pacification of the Primitive Tribes of the Lower Ainward. And it's so good in what it does, because it's very clearly supposed to show you that white people are racist. So to go on that whole journey with them and like the tragedy at the end happen and be really, really sad, and then all of a sudden get smacked in the face with something like that, like the last words of the book, crazy. I'm pretty sure it's won a lot of awards when it came out. I don't know how good it is today in the book sphere. But I'm probably gonna go now. I've been talking way too much. I will see you later. Oh, maybe mute my mic.